Welcome back to another episode of Rock Boys Football. Thanksgiving Day, the recruiting trail stops for nobody, and USC goes out and lands a very intriguing commitment in that 2024 class in three-star safety Desmond Stephens. Now listed as a safety, but doing some reading about him, sounds like he's going to make the transition to linebacker, and I really like that move. And it goes back to, we've talked about this before, looking at the modern day linebacker and what you want from your linebackers. Operating in space is a massive quality that you're looking for. And at 6'3", 210 pounds already, you feel good about him getting up to 230, 235 pounds and having the size to play linebacker, but he's going to maintain that athleticism and that ability to play in space. You look at linebackers nowadays, it is not just tackling in the tackle box and being in run support. Yes, you need to be able to do that, but you need to be able to play in space. Go out to the flat and tackle running backs in space, carry tight ends up the seam. Desmond Stephens, with a background in the defensive back as a cornerback, I think makes a lot of sense and kind of an exciting prospect that if you get him in, you put some weight on him and keep that athleticism and instincts, Desmond Stephens could be a really good linebacker. And as a Michigan fan, this kid from the state of Michigan, had my eyes on him. A really nice get for the USC Trojans. Going to break it down. Before we do, just want to say thank you to you guys and a special shout out to the USC fans. You guys have shown just a ton of support, whether it's on the recruiting trail, whether it's talking what we're seeing in 2023. Cannot thank you guys enough. All the fight-ons in the comment section. Appreciate y'all. It's going to be a busy next couple of weeks, hiring a new defensive coordinator. Lincoln Riley's going to get active in the transfer portal. We're going to be trying to break it all down, so appreciate you guys rocking with the boys. And without further ado, let's get into Desmond Stephens, 6'3", 210 pounds. When you turn on the film, you see why he's going to make the transition to play linebacker. You're going to see him play a lot of different positions. He's a phenomenal running back. You're going to see him get active in kick returns, but on the defensive side of the ball, not only is he extremely explosive and athletic and has that ability to play in space, you see that linebacker in him because he fires downhill and lays the wood. He has really good ball skills. And again, you look at what you want in a linebacker, the ability to go sideline to sideline and operate in space. Desmond Stephens has those kind of qualities. Want to take it to the film here and take a look at what he brings to the table. Again, really exciting prospect. You're going to see him, working as kind of a cornerback here. Absolutely fire downhill on the ball, make a play. This is quite frankly what USC's been lacking. This kind of physicality on defense, firing downhill, making a play. You don't see that very often with this USC defense. And this is just that you talk about being a playmaker, having that ability to make a play on the football. Desmond Stephens goes up, makes a play on it. You see him as a kick returner too. So you see the athleticism that you want in a linebacker as well. This is a guy that's 210 pounds and can absolutely cook in open field, right? Breaks a tackle. That long speed is absolutely there. There's a lot of things that excite you about Desmond Stephens. And even on the offensive side of the ball, he displays those movement skills that you want. Ready? Change of direction, making people miss, contact balance, all those things that, yes, that's as a running back, but that type of stuff translates to the linebacker position as well. He's a really exciting prospect. And again, getting out to the flat in space, right? Making a play. These are the type of things you want in a linebacker. And another thing I would note is that he has phenomenal instincts. And that is, as we pause it real quick, that's something that I think a lot of USC fans have been frustrated with, is that the defense that USC put on the field in 2023, the instincts weren't really there. Like missed assignments, bad run fits. Desmond Stephens kind of shows he has a good understanding. I think that comes with playing so many different positions, right? Playing wide receiver, playing running back, playing linebacker, playing safety. He has played a lot of different positions and kind of shows that football IQ. And this is the most impressive part. You want this in a linebacker, the ability to go up, high point the ball, and make a play. This is a guy that's going to come up with impact plays on the defensive side of the ball. And again, you see the movement skills on display as an offensive weapon as well. Going to the 2024 class and taking a look, I don't know how many more commits USC will get in this 2024 class. A few guys we'll talk about, but you know they're going to get active in the transfer portal. But it's a top 20 class right now. And there's a couple guys that I think USC are still going after to close out the 2024 class. And the guy I want to highlight here, Jericho Johnson, top 150 national player out of the state of California. It sounds like it's going to be an Oregon USC recruiting battle. He commits mid-December. These are the type of bodies that USC wants on the defensive side of the football. And Jericho Johnson, 6'4", 300 pounds. You want that physicality as you move into the Big Ten. Jericho Johnson certainly checks those boxes. And again, I don't know how many more names USC will go after in 2024 because, one, they're looking towards that 2025 class, but more importantly, probably keeping some numbers open to get aggressive in the transfer portal. And so we kind of talked about it yesterday in terms of what positions USC will add. Guys on the trenches, offensive line and defensive line. They're going to get some guys in the defensive back room as well. At the end of the day, talent acquisition for USC is not going to be a problem. I truly do believe that. Lincoln Riley, whether it's in the transfer portal, whether it's in the high school class, this team is going to be talented. It was talented this year. I think what USC fans are most excited about is getting a new defensive staff in there and have that development piece. Because you had the talent, right? The guys like Damani Jackson, 5-star coming out of high school, Mason Cobb, an all Big 12 linebacker at Oklahoma State. The talent was there. The frustrating part for USC fans was the player development and the schematics of the defense were not there. And so you hire a defensive coordinator that's going to bring that talent development in. That's the key to this USC program. And we've talked about it a lot. There's been a lot of buzz around Jim Leonard and his future at USC. I think that would be a phenomenal hire. We'll continue to monitor that. But at the end of the day, Desman Stephens, massive get for USC. But more importantly, crushing it with the defensive coordinator hire, bringing in a guy that's going to maximize the talent on this defense is absolutely imperative. And if you're a USC fan, you're really excited about what this defense looks like in the future. Appreciate you guys rocking with the boys. Again, if you do enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Hope you guys have a phenomenal Thanksgiving. Peace.